All right, hey, it's David Shelton, broker at Century 21 Advantage. Welcome to another, this time it's a little late, 5 and 5 on Friday afternoon. This is Valentine's Day, 2020. So we got clarity for 2020, Valentine's Day, lots of love in the air, even though it's a real estate office and life is crazy and the wind is blowing and it's cold outside, and we've got a client who's become a friend like within hours. Yeah, which is incredible. And we just thought we would bring you a little something special on this special day, and then have it available to you. So Shannon and I met
through Realtor.com.
Realtor.com. What were you doing on Realtor.com?
I was searching out properties to invest in, and I asked a question about a certain property, and ping,
boom!
There they come, rifling in on the phone, blowing up.
Yeah.
Blowing up.
Her phone was blowing up.
Yeah.
She went to Leonard, her husband, and she goes, "Honey, what do I do with this?"
Right. Which one? Door number 1, 2, or 3? Which one do I pick? And I picked door number 1.
Yeah, door number one.
Number 1.
Which I'm grateful to be door number 1 and to get a chance to really, you know, when you talk to somebody for the first time, you know, you don't even know really where each other are located. You knew where I was located, probably, but I didn't know where you were located. Mm-mm. And I really didn't know what questions, but I just knew that if we could be sincere, have a great conversation, I could probably answer some questions, get answers to other questions that she needed. Yeah. And I really just try to be myself, because if you don't fit, like, you could have a different personality, come from a different persuasion, you know, all these different things. But if you're just true to like who you are, it makes the conversation enjoyable. Not
the
uptight.
linkage will definitely connect right there.
Yeah. So it did, and we talked a little bit more. And quite frankly, there was a little bit of silence between the first time that we talked and the next time. Yeah. We continued to dialogue. I've got an assistant, Heather, who was
on the line of pings.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah,
yep.
She was just on it, which is great.
Thank you, Heather.
It's great to have staffing that is unbelievable. So with that, we were able to provide you with information, right? Yep. About the market. Kind of have that conversation. Yep. There wasn't a question that you asked that was like a bother.
Thank you.
Right?
No,
ever.
Not at all.
Yeah.
No, and you filled in the information and got me even more curious about the properties, and to come out here and search. And so I flew out to Sioux Falls. So
Shannon is from California, right? So that's where she flew out from. Yeah. and so they actually sold a property. They're looking they're in a 1031 exchange, which adds a little complexity to the whole thing.
Yep.
And then whether they
it's all about time.
Like, which is, she's reminding me. Yeah. Right after this 5 and 5. Right. And then so we have to identify properties within 45 days of the sale. So if you hear a 1031 exchange, we could talk to you a little bit about it. Me as a realtor, Shannon as a property owner, seller, and then purchaser.
Buyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some myths about 1031s, right?
Yeah, there are myths, and they can
misinformation.
be misinformation. Yeah. Get your information that you need from your agent, hopefully, that you're working with, or come here to this office and work here, because very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
And working with our accommodator, awesome. First American, awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great. And so there's some strategy that you need to put in play. And it's really about what you want to accomplish with that exchange.
Yes.
And really any real estate that you purchase, what you want to do.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And so
have your information, your questions, line them up, and they'll get answered. Yeah. You just have to line up everything and work through it. It's going to be an easy process, definitely. I've been through one already years ago. The rules have changed a little, but it's not that hard. And it's worth building a profile. Yeah.
There are some opportunities for you to really defer. That's what it is. It's deferred capital gains, which allows you to. You can't touch the money. So when your property closes, you don't close it. You sign some paperwork.
Right.
But the money goes to a qualified intermediary, and they're qualified with the IRS. Right. They hold on to the money. They make sure that the rules are followed. And if the rules aren't followed, you can't like wink, wink, nod, nod, do some goofy stuff because that'll get you in trouble.
Yeah.
And it's not trouble like you're going to get a spanking or go to jail, but you will get a little financial. Yeah.
It goes like this.
Yeah. So
somebody else's pockets, not yours. You want to keep it in your pockets and in your profile.
Yeah.
And that's the key to a 1031 exchange.
Keep it working for you.
Yeah.
Keep it working for you.
I'm here to identify some properties within my 45-day window before I get slapped.
Yeah.
And it's going to be good.
Yeah.
We're going to do it.
So California versus South Dakota, you might be thinking, what's somebody from California doing investing in South Dakota? There's a number of reasons, and it would be longer than this show to tell you why. Right? And it's and it could go in many different directions, but we would not get the rabbits back in the building. Which is great. But we want you to know that this process is not complicated. When you inquire online, be prepared for the ping, ping, ping.
Yes, be prepared.
Yes, it's like ping pong, but just
because they're going to come in fast.
And so take a breath. Don't worry about it. Somebody will probably call you if it comes to us. If we don't contact you, and we want to make sure that we have permission. We know that it could be an interruption. 2:00 in the morning, people are on the computer. Yeah. Sometimes it happens to me, and I've actually answered the phone before. It's like, what? I wasn't prepared, but we've done that just because it's so much fun and to be part of other people's lives. And so hopefully that's really been good. We had great
Very
conversation,
good. Positive experience all the way.
Yeah. So for me too. I mean, this is really not just a one-way street.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's been great. You're just a delight. I can't wait to hang out with Leonard.
Yeah.
Leonard, you've got to come to South Dakota to hang out.
If you're watching.
Yeah, and you will be. So if you're not now, you will be.
Right.
So yeah. So this is David Shelton, and I'm here with Shannon Tobin, and we just want to thank you. Wish you happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. Go love on somebody intentionally.
Spread it around.
Spread it around.
Spread the love.
Be like a love virus. I like
Take care of yourselves.
I like this rig that you've got going, Greg. I got to tell you that. It's so cool. Greg's behind the camera today. He is awesome. He really does an incredible job. Just a shout out. Love you too, brother, and appreciate what you do in a big way. Feel free to give us a call anytime, 605-906-8976. If you want to talk to Shannon, we'll have to get permission. to give you her information. Again, David Shelton, broker, Century 21 Advantage, wishing you a happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for watching. Like this, share it with your friends, and as we grow this audience, and tell people like Shannon that they can trust someone here in South Dakota to take really great care of them. See you next time.
Amen.
This is David Shelton, broker at Century 21 Advantage in Sioux Falls. Be sure to join us every Friday afternoon at 1 p.m. Central Time for our 5 and 5 live broadcast. You're sure to find great information there. To invite your friends and family to our 5 and 5 live broadcast every Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. Tell you something about myrealitypro.com. When I was introduced to this augmented reality, I was blown away. And when I introduced other people to this technology, just really a photo of me that turned into a video conversation, and I watched people look at that, and I was at a leadership conference, and I saw over 1,500 people gathered around the 100 cards that I passed out with different people, and they were like, wow, they were blown away, they were mind blown. And so myrealitypro.com, the app is more than a shiny object. It's a tool that enables you to communicate with others and for others to experience something that you experienced. You combine that app with phenomenal photography, and you have got a message that is infectious that other people want to see and share. So go to myrealitypro.com, check out the app, download it, come to Sioux Falls, look at my listings, and start from there. And just imagine what your life could be like, what your business could be like, in sharing augmented reality that is truly real and very interactive. So check it out today, myrealitypro.com.